It was a peaceful morning in Sidelicks Town. At this hour, not very many Sidelicks are awake. This is usual, but it isn't too good of news. This gives Mike the chance to cause mischief without being caught. Mac was still asleep, and because Mac and Mike were brothers, Mike knew exactly where everything was in the grease galley, including all of the money. He broke the cash register and snuck out all of the money he wanted. He hid it in his pocket and crept away. Luckily, Corey was on guard. "What are you doing up so early, Mike?" he asked. I was just making sure no one was causing trouble," responded Mike. "That's my job, thank you," huffed Corey. "Besides, it'd be a little hard to watch over yourself, eh?" "Well, I didn't ask you. I'll see you later," said Mike. As Mike began walking home, Corey spied the money he was taking out. "Halt! You've been caught red-handed," accused Corey. "Or should I say green-handed." "You're not going to just arrest me here, are you?" asked Mike. "I don't want to cause a fuss," said Corey, "so you'll sit in the timeout bench until your brother awakes. Then you can give him his money." "Fine," agreed Mike. "I'll do that. After you catch me." Mike hopped onto a cart. Then he shoved it into motion, and soon he was speeding out of town. Corey was prepared, though. He pulled out his car and chased after him. "I'd better catch him before Mac wakes up," he told himself. The last thing he needs to make him nervous is knowing that his own brother robs him in his sleep. Corey raced along the tallest of the world's mountains. He passed a beautiful forest and even caught a glimpse of a waterfall. But he was on a mission. He reached the scissor yard. The spooky sight was the perfect place for Mike to hide. If it weren't for the blatant frown in the pile, Corey would have driven right by. "I'm stopping you now," he told Mike. But Mike leapt out of the rubbish and back to his cart. "I hope you enjoyed your trip here," he taunted, "because you'll have to take it again in order to stop me." Corey was furious. And the sun was beginning to rise. He knew that there was no way he could stop Mike before Mac woke up. But then he had a better idea. "One Sidelick, even I, could never stop a madman like Mike," he told himself. "But what about 2, or 3, or 4? That's the solution." Corey rolled back to town. He was going to get his friends to wake up and help him. When Jeff, Ray, and Billy were fully awake, they had a meeting. "In order to catch this criminal," began Jeff, "we'll need a plan." "Billy, you haven't eaten that bag of oatmeal yet, have you?" asked Jeff. "Yeah, I still have that," he replied. "And Ray, you still have your pranks kit, correct?" "Of course I do," replied Ray. "Right then," he finished, "let's go stop that burglar." The 4 licks set up a trap. When Mike ran into the rope across the floor, it would let go and drop a huge bag of oatmeal. Mike raced forward with his cart. He plowed into the cord, but it didn't break. Instead, it tripped the cart. Mike fell flat on the ground. And the stolen money fell out and went over to Jeff. "Good work, everyone," Corey congratulated. "Now I'll get Mike to the timeout bench." But Corey didn't notice that the prank was still set. Corey," muttered Jeff, "wait." But it was too late. He accidentally stepped on the cord, which sent the oatmeal falling. He was a big mess. The others couldn't help but laugh. "Oh well," he sighed, "at least now I can get some well-deserved rest." And once Mike was safe, that's just what he got.